Hello, I am StoneGoblin9, and this is a crew training tutorial that covers everything from what skills and perks are to which ones are good to start using on your own crews. Crew skills are important, almost more important than what tank you are playing. If you have an overpowered tank with a bad crew, you can easily be outclassed by another tank with a better crew in most cases. If you want to become truly overpowered, then it is important to understand all that goes into your crew. The first thing that you need to be aware of is the difference between a crew skill and a crew perk. Perks all come into effect only after reaching 100%. Some examples of these are Sixth Sense, Deadeye, Eagle Eye, and Safe Stowage. Crew skills, however, are different. They come into effect at 1% and only gain effectiveness or speed as the percentage increases. Some crew skills include Repairs, Camo, Snapshot, Smooth Ride, and Controlled Impact. The Repair skill, for instance, can help you get out of a situation without taking unnecessary hits. On the left we have a Tiger with no repairs, and on the right we have one with full repairs. There is one special perk called Brothers in Arms. This perk increases your crew's performance by an additional 5%. The twist is that this perk only works if all members of the crew have it at 100%. This applies to the Sisterhood of Steel effect as well, which comes free on any female crew members. Here there are two KV-85s. The one in the scope does not have Brothers in Arms, and the other one does. Even though they fire at the same time, the one with Brothers in Arms comes out on top, due to the decreased reload speed. Every game that you play, you get normal experience, and then you get crew experience on top of that. There are a few ways to boost how much crew XP you get per match. The first of which is to use a premium tank to train your crews, because along with 50% bonus credits, they also receive 50% bonus XP for your crew. For those of you willing to spend money, a premium account also comes with the same bonuses as running a premium tank, in that you get more crew XP per game. Once you have a tank fully researched, an option appears above your crew that you can enable, called Accelerate Crew Training. This pours any XP that you earn in a game, not onto the tank, but onto the crew itself instead. One final way that you can boost your crew training capabilities is to activate personal and clan reserves. An XO or CO can activate clan reserves, which boost crew XP by smaller amounts. Personal reserves can help immensely because they can boost crew XP by 100 to 300%. If you combine all of these factors, then it is possible to gain an extra 500 to 600% of crew experience every match. It is important to be able to navigate the crew user interface panel. If you right-click a member and select Personal File, it will bring up the crew window. In this window, among other things, you can change your crew characteristics such as name and image. One of the more important things that you can do is to increase or change your crew skill or perk percentage level by converting free XP to crew XP. The conversion rate for free experience to crew experience is normally 1 to 5. This means that you can also take the free XP amount and multiply it by 5 to find the amount of crew experience needed to get to the next perk or skill. It is worth noting that the amount of XP needed to complete each subsequent perk or skill increases drastically for each additional one that is on your crew member. If you want to boost your crew performance even more, then you might consider putting improved ventilation and the nation's food onto that tank. If you notice, the tank with vents and pudding gets in 6 shots, while the tank without it only manages 4 before it dies. Whether for crew training purposes or to keep that high-level crew, you have the ability to swap crew between tanks. Here are the details. You are able to swap a crew that is trained for a non-premium tank into a premium tank of the same nation and class. For instance, a Cromwell crew can swap into a Cromwell B crew without penalty. However, if you try to transfer a crew into another tank of a different class, whether it is premium or not, you will be penalized and need to retrain your crew if you want them to get better. Another twist is that you cannot transfer a crew from a non-premium tank into another non-premium tank without penalty, regardless of class. If you do decide to transfer a crew with a penalty, you can retrain your crew for that specific tank. There is also a way to change your skills or perks on a member even if they have already been applied. When you reset a skill or perk with credits or for free, you lose some of the accumulated XP on that member. Some people will start a skill on a member, wait until he gets up to his 1.5 perk, and then reset the skill with credits to be able to have the skill benefit them the whole time they play the tank, rather than waiting for the perk. The top recommended perks and skills for light tanks are 6th Sense and Full Camo. However, on most of my light tanks, I personally prefer to run Deadeye on the gunner in place of Camo. Most medium tankers will put on either Brothers in Arms or a combination of 6th Sense, Deadeye, Smooth Ride, Snapshot, and Repairs for their first perk. The same can be said about most heavy tanks. The top preferred skills or perks for them are 6th Sense, Deadeye, and the rest with Repairs. Another very common first perk is also Brothers in Arms. The top recommended skills for most tank destroyers include 6th Sense, Clutch Braking if they have no turret, Deadeye, and Camo. For artillery, it is usually a good idea to have 6th Sense so that you can be alerted when you are spotted, Clutch Braking to keep up with the enemies trying to outrun your gun, and have the rest be Camo. When selecting a perk or skill for a crew member, it is important to keep in mind what the tank itself needs to be able to support your playstyle. Think about what weaknesses the tank seems to always deal with when you play it, and see if there is a perk or skill that can help improve that part. Thank you for watching this crew training tutorial, guys, and thank you for all of those who helped me create it.